Alright, what's up guys? This video is going to be about this new worm, and honestly it's kind of a letdown. This guy dies in like 20 or 30 seconds, even if I'm playing with a bunch of random players. The loot is also really mediocre. Like, this 3-piece is alright, don't get me wrong. There is use case for this, certainly. Maybe in the Knighthood boss, maybe in this worm fight itself. They're also bugged, I think. Every time you claim a piece, it comes maxed out. This could be a feature, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure every ring is max attack, every earring is max HP, and every necklace is max defense. Also, the new weapons. Literally all of these are pretty much useless, except the axe. You can use the axe on Diane, or maybe like Axe Meliodas. Axe Meliodas is just like a dead kit though, don't even worry about that. It's quite literally only used for Diane at this point in time. I haven't tried it out yet, mainly because my Black Flame is a perfect 3 out of 3, and it's limit break 7. I basically can't use it until this is like somewhat decent. This is an alright roll, but my roll kind of needs to be a little bit better to even consider using this. Also, I don't even have the shards to max it out at the moment. Yeah, if you didn't know, the new weapons are special attack damage. There is basically no special attack DPS in the game. And if there is, let's take Gother for example, he already has a glutton weapon tied to him. There is no way that new weapon is going to be better than this. And another good special attacker would be Daisy, and once again, there's basically no use case for it because her glutton is extremely good. So maybe this weapon set is going to be useful down the road, maybe for Ban, I don't know. But at the moment, there's literally only one character that can use it, and it's Axe Diane. So I would just go ahead and pick up the axe and then either save the rest of the boxes you get, or just use them to fill out the special codex. The missions are alright. It's basically impossible to do some of these. Doing 5 dodges. I don't see how I'm ever going to finish this because he's always frozen by a Gotheralt and dies before he gets unfrozen, so the boss is just way, way too easy. That might be a privileged perspective, I'm not really sure, but my 2 kills have been like 30 seconds and 23 seconds. I'll try to do a live run here just to demonstrate, but I need to use some alts and use some healing potions and just do a burst. He hasn't lived long enough to even do a burst so far, so... Oh, he actually found a lobby pretty quick. That's a good sign. When you do load in here, you actually lose your food. And sometimes it drops you out of the sky. Okay, well, it's me and John Boner. And we all got dropped out of the air, and the fight didn't start. Oh, there it goes. So your food does get wiped when you get in here, so you need to eat in this lobby. Also, I believe you can just use your potions here, and it'll count for the mission. If we take a look at our teammates, you can see a lot of them are like mid-level players. Some are kind of new, some aren't. I usually bring a Gotherald in here just to help everyone. It's the most valuable thing you can bring. I'm gonna try to get first strike. Don't think I got it. No, we're just gonna do my full rotation, do a Gotherald here. And then we should just start frying the boss. Do my combo ult. Get some damage out. Now, last time I did this with a bunch of my guildmates, and it was pretty quick, but once again, you can see he didn't really last that long either. 36 seconds, pretty much, is more or less, this has never taken me longer than, like, 40 seconds, and it probably never will. I do bring a very, very long Gotheralt. My Gotheralt lasts maybe like 15 seconds. So that's providing like massive, massive value to 14 entire people. Yeah, it's just not the kind of content that in-game players are looking for. I understand that this could be like new player orientated. They don't want new players to come in here and just get stomped on. But I mean, that's what the difficulties are for. They dropped it as an Abyss difficulty. It's only 84k recommended. Like, it's an absolute joke. They should have added like a Hell difficulty. Hell should have been like this, and Abyss should have been like double or triple the health. Maybe then it'd be a little bit interesting, but it's basically about a minute of content every day. And it's just not what this game needs. This game desperately needs long-lasting in-game content. Even on weekly reset where you have raids, you have this new worm, it'll probably take you 30 minutes maximum to do all of your weeklies. The battle pass is already finished. The game definitely needs some work in the in-game department. I will say this new memory thing was pretty decent. It was very short, and we have no idea when the next chapters are coming out. Hopefully we get a chapter at least every update. That would be pretty nice. The rewards weren't that bad. This is definitely a good update, and it'll probably get better with time. We have a half anniversary eve. I believe this is the check-in event to build up to the half annie, so this isn't even like the full thing. It's pretty average. There's nothing in here too crazy. Bunch of keys, some plat, and 2 seals. I really hate how they don't even bother to give you a multi. It's always 5. At least give us a multi on the normal draws. But I basically just wanted to do a quick little rant, talk about his new weapons, and talk about the desperate need for long-lasting in-game content. I don't really even know what it would look like. I understand that we're really early into the game and they probably don't want to release things that are extremely hard. But at this point in time, like half of the players that are engaging in the gameplay are in-game players and players that are just playing for the new stuff. It's not really drawing in that much new players, so they definitely should cater towards the in-game a little bit more. I'm trying to get first strike here, hopefully. I got it. Okay, that helps immensely. So I'm gonna get my freeze off extremely quick here. He's frozen. Do our combo ult. And he's basically just gonna sit here and die now. Okay, damage is definitely worse with this group of players, so. Also, I don't think we have a full lobby. I don't know what he's doing. Is he frozen again? Does he not have like a cooldown? I never even got to learn this guy's moves or mechanics because he's never lived long enough, but honestly, I don't see that many people on my team, so. Oh, I forgot to use my potion. We'll use that real quick. Okay, this is probably the longest fight I'll ever have. 1 minute and 11. I guess that's alright. I don't really know what I was expecting. Maybe like a 2-minute long fight, 3-minute long fight. If I were to sit here and bring a 5 stack of my guild members, this would be a 20-second fight every single time. I have to use 2 more recovery items. I'd probably just go ahead and buy all the accessories while they're bugged at the moment. Like I said, it might be a feature, I'm not really sure, but when I buy this necklace, it should have max defense on it. Everyone gets the exact same rolls. Yep. And there it is, max defense. He does have achievements tied to him, so maybe I'll grind those out, I'm not really sure. I don't really see the point in buying this box too early. We got a free box already, you can just use it on the axe. I would buy this stuff that's more immediately useful towards your account. The plat, the accessories, and the SSR shards. Yeah, that's basically it for the video. I just kind of wanted to rant and talk about this for a little bit. I understand my perspective isn't exactly the average player, but I'm sure there's a lot of in-game players that are feeling this little bit of slight disappointment in this content. You know, it was hyped up a lot, and my first kill of him was literally 20 seconds, so you can see how that would put a damper on my mood for sure, right? He's only going to be in the game for another 2 weeks, so that's kind of interesting. I feel like they could just leave him here, maybe? I don't know, we kind of desperately need the content. Taking something like this out of the game would be kind of crazy. Yeah, that's about it. Thanks for listening to my little rant. Peace.